Again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, trying to get the camera strap out of the view of the camera. This is an 18 by 24 inch canvas we've been working on, so this is part 2. I'm going to call it Sunset on the Bay, and I've got some filling of things to do and some colors to mix still, and so I'm going to turn this around so I can see it, and I am going to go ahead and grab out some of the greens that I thought I might like. And just use them to fill in some areas so I can see what they look like before I decide to pour some other stuff right over the top of them, which may happen. And may is yeah, which will happen. So I don't mind that that's there because they dry pretty quickly. I like that green up there. You never know what's going to stay, so you might as well add it now. I might as well add it now. I'm not minding the abstract, expressionist, impressionist kind of green shapes. And my paint has my thin paint has pretty much dried to the touch. This I hit very briefly with a torch to set it up. This is the dish of color that I want to pour on the bottom. Don't know why there's any tops on anything. Not sure why I'm using that white. I am sure I'm getting, whoops, getting kind of used to the tips clogging up. I will just be pouring this out. Any which way and hoping for the best for sure. I do want to have enough, but I suspect that I could have too much pretty easily too. I'm going to do what I did with the other one and run a skewer through it ever so briefly and see if that helps us out a little bit. What else do I want in there? I think I'm going to grab a little bit of this beautiful blue color shift and some more of the black and a bunch more of the white, gold and green and turquoise and just everything all over again. Yeah, let's do the green gold again. And what's last? I said white, I said copper. I didn't say copper, but I'll say it now. I just saw a lizard. It's right behind me, like almost under my feet. I like this color here too. So I want to get this right because these are the colors you're going to see in the foreground. And I want another dish of colors for the trees. And I want those to be really light. Yes, I spit on my finger. It is what it is. Let's just convolute it a little bit. A little minty green. I want a lot more colorful. I need something else. I kind of almost want, yeah, I'm not going to get that. I almost want some yellow in there. I don't want that to splooge out, so I'm going to be cautious. I would like to mix it in. Whoops. Yeah, okay. That's way more turquoise than I had in mind. There's the green I had in mind over here. I am going to throw some yellow in there. Am I? Really? Really? I don't know. Yeah, well, let's see what happens when I give it a little tiny bit of a stir. That's my trees. I haven't done any trunks, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. So I'm just going to go ahead Give myself permission. Woohoo! To see how far I can make this paint go. And scrape it out. And contemplate if I want to put something in front of it. And maybe I do. And all through it. I am going to do, what am I thinking? I'm thinking an edge catcher. I want it to go back and cover pool, yeah, rock, run, pool, throwback, rock, run, and I do have paint on my edge catcher that I can salvage, and I hope you can see some of that. I realized I was way far away for a minute. I'm so sorry. So I'm just tipping back and forth. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab all of that paint right off that edge catcher with my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. Very useful tool. Whoa, not right into the painting, please. And that looks pretty good. Makes me want to grab everything that I can there. That was risky. Don't do that. Alright, I've got a good coverage on my edge so far, and I've got some interesting stuff happening there, and I don't really want it to stop happening. So I'm going to let the paint continue to run down. Probably going to steal a little bit of it as I go. Make sure my edges are all covered. Try not to let it run over completely. Continue to use my finger, my favorite tool. Whoops, lost a little paint. It's okay. I'm going to bring it right back on. It's okay if it's on the edge, and it's okay if it's dark down there. So that's pretty cool, but I think I want the addition of a skewer in here a little bit, just to add some layers. Unearth a few colors, change the shape of things a little bit, steal some paint maybe. Tip it back again because I like those patterns over there. Where's my edge catcher gone? Back there. So anything I let the paint run onto my edge catcher, I can retrieve again, which is one of my favorite things. Using my breath. That works too. I didn't get any paint out of that, except for whatever's over here. Move that back out of the way again and see what I want to do as far as adding some other colors go right on this end to finish up. Just covering, and that gold looks awesome there. Yes, that's my finger. Make sure the paint is deep enough when you do that so you don't leave a mark. I kind of like that purple over here, and I think it's not a bad idea to have some up here as well, or over there. I may put some grass in afterwards, some beach grass. Yes, I'm using my finger. Yes, I'll use whatever I please. Just that contrary. Really like how that purple looks. Okay, so now I get to do trees. And I think it's probably not a bad idea. If I want this paint to set up in the foreground, I'm going to have to torch it, no matter what. And if I make it uneven, then it's going to look a lot more like a rock ledge. And although I like the patterns in there, I'm okay with changing them. I'm glad I put that green in, the green gold in front of it, because now I have it. Yes, torch first, 6 minutes left. Part 3, coming right up. So if you torch soon enough, you can encourage the patterns that are liable to come out in your paint to come out in your paint. But if you leave it too long, sometimes they won't, especially if you're not using silicone in your paint to make cells, like I'm not. I see some canvas and I want it to not be there. Most of my white and my black didn't really appear. I got some great texture going on in the foreground. I'm inclined to put a little more green. Whoa. Okay, smoking paint is not my desire. I like that, but I want a little bit more of the green I had, which is not in evidence. Where is my green? This will work. Yes, you're in my paint box, little lizard. They're getting more brazen all the time. They think that this is their place. That's the turquoise, not the green metallic I was looking for. Here's what I was looking for. I'm going to wind up with a lot of paint here in a second. Okay, well, never mind. Ooh, I've got purple on there. That's not a bad thing. I've also got something anomalous. Go away, thing that does not belong. You watch, I won't even want to put trees in. Steal a little paint. Don't mind that the spatula had the purple paint on it. It was my intention to use it. I've become pretty happy and enjoying being able to go back the next day and do other stuff, and it's been a long time coming. I don't like that, so I'm not going to leave it there. And that's definitely not sky, so I'm not going to worry about that either. I can always pull an acetate card through here tomorrow, unless I finish this today, in which case there's still me looking at it tomorrow deciding that. Makes me want to put a fork in there, but I've never been as lucky as I feel like I should by putting forks in. Where's my turquoise? Hello turquoise, I know you're here. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but it's okay. I think that's going to wind up being beach grass anyway. But it needs to be a little brighter. The green gold showing through doesn't seem to be hurting anything. Gives the impression of a dune in front of it. I'm not sure how much I'm in love with it though, yet. Just looking for some texture. Probably shouldn't be looking for texture at all, considering I was still thinking about trees just a few minutes ago. There's that green gold. I have a thinner spatula, which might be a better solution. I can always steal a little paint. Just sort of waggling the spatula along. I like that green gold in there though. It definitely zhuzhes things up a little in a way I'm happy with. And I will just try and forget that I'm an OCD personage and keep moving on this, because I have tree colors and I will be doing whatever I need to do to that foreground to make it the way it's supposed to look sooner or later. Here, you guys, you want a peek? Have a peek. I'll move my paint out of the way. There we go. There's your peek. And here, boy, I really want some lighter colored yellow in there. I think some white is necessary in my treetops. Whoops. And it's going everywhere. I'm having a good stir now. Just stirring it right up. Okay. Woo! Oh, I think I need to see the angle. Okay, so there's my 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put some over here. Am I? Oh boy. I got to remember they're over there too, so I don't mess them up. I'm going to take that right out of there and use all of that. Now, I don't know if I can tip or not. Probably not. I've got 2 minutes to do whatever I'm going to do. Do I want a little bit of darkness in the bottom there? I kind of do. Might be better off if I open up the bottle first. I'll tell you guys, you won't be here that long, and there's probably going to be part 3, but I'm not sure my camera will handle it. There, I got a little bit of darkness in the bottom there. I guess I could do that tomorrow too, if I needed to. So, let's see what we got over here. Well, we've got over here to do. Yeah, I can go back in and add some lines of demarcation tomorrow. I also been dying to play with my spatula and see how that works for dumping things. Okay, so my trees have gone over the edge. Escape trees. And I'm okay with that. I'm going to try and allow things to move around somewhat by tipping them where I might consider that I want them to go, and I'm sure when that timer runs out again, I will not have enough time to tell you everything I need to tell you, which is look under the video and give me a thumbs up if you want to help me out, because giving me a thumbs up helps the placement of my videos on YouTube, and watching more of the video helps me out as well. So I'm just going to be tipping this right onto that edge catcher and contemplating whether I want to throw it back again and what else I might want to put in there. Now, I don't know what this is going to look like the next time you see it. But I know it was fun having you guys here, so thank you for all your great comments. If you want to be in this month's contest and you contribute through PayPal or Patreon, you will be entered automatically. And I don't know which month it is, but if it's in April, there are like 8 different paintings that are up for grabs, and you can see them on the end screens along with over 500 videos that I created.